So back in Visual Studio, I'm going to go ahead and create a new console applications this time. And I'm going to call this SPCSOM app, right? Hit OK. And here, I don't need to set the bitness over here because technically you can think of this as running not within SharePoint, but outside of SharePoint. So I'm going to go ahead and add a reference. And I'm going to add a reference to, let's look for this. So Microsoft.SharePoint.client, right? And these are the two references I want, Microsoft.SharePoint.client and Microsoft.SharePoint.client.runtime, right? This is certainly one way of doing it, but another way of finding those DLLs is that you go to %15% and you go to a directory called ISAP. And here, somewhere here, you will also find the same DLLs here, Microsoft.SharePoint.client, and you'll find the same DLLs over here as well, right? So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK here. And now I have a reference to Microsoft.SharePoint.client. Now remember that when I was working with a server-side object model, I was using a namespace called Microsoft.SharePoint. And when I'm working with a client-side object model, I'm using a namespace called Microsoft.SharePoint.client. So again, just like before, I'm going to go and create a string that holds a site URL. String site URL is equal to HTTPSP. That's my site. And I'm going to start using CSOM to be able to, make queries to SharePoint and, get some data out of the SharePoint app.